Hey everybody, it's Harold from Living in the Hill Country. Today's Saturday, June 6, 2020. Let's go over there and get a garden tour. Well, we'll give you a start of the garden tour over here by the fence. We'll start out with our failures, I guess, before we get over into our successful areas. You'll notice that the peppers over here, they're growing. I mean, they're alive. They're not thriving over here yet, and I don't know if they'll turn around. The radishes seem to be just struggling. Carrots are sporadic. We'll see if they produce anything. The potatoes are doing really well over here. They started blossoming out and turning yellow a little bit, but they haven't really given up yet. So I don't think it's time for harvest. See the blossoms there? Whoops. See the blossoms there? They are drooping down or falling over. I did dig down a little bit. I did notice we do have some potatoes growing, so we'll be looking to harvest those in another week or so. The cantaloupe over here, this one here, while I was just over there messing around with the potatoes, I hit that and broke the stem off, so that one will probably die on it. That one's suffering from leaf mold and insect attacks. It just doesn't seem like anything's doing well over here. And I think I have a little different soil. There's the lettuce. The lettuce seems to be doing fine. I just think I have a little different soil over here. Not as rich, and this being the first year garden, I think that it just didn't get the kickstart it needed, like I was able to do over by the other areas. But next year we might just grow nothing but potatoes over here if our harvest of potatoes is well this year. So anyway, that's this portion. Let's go over by the other main garden area. There's a quick shot of the marigolds. Marigolds are doing well, aren't they, Turk? Turk. Marigolds are doing well, aren't they? Aren't they? Aren't they, Daisy? Marigolds are doing well. Right, Turk? Yeah, that's right. Stand by the marigolds. Smile. We put some ferns out here. Ferns are doing really well. They do better outside than they do inside. Never had much success inside with ferns. They just love the humidity. Looking really healthy. Meet Mr. Garden Gnome. His name is Gobbler van Winklebottom. Showed up facing true north. Protect our garden backyard. Okay, you can probably hear the air conditioner in the background. It is really humid and warm out. But anyway, you probably notice I did get my other garbage can. Going to create my other compost bin. And I'll show you how I do that. It's pretty simple. There's some grass clippings in there right now, and it's full. It's doing really well. Anyway, let's get to the garden. Look at this. You can't go wrong with a garden. I'm very pleased this year with the success that I've had back here. This is, like I said, a first year garden. I knew this soil was rich over here. I did put some compost down, did turn in some additional soil in, tilled it up, and then planted everything from seed. Nothing in here was pre-planted, so it's doing really well, and I'm just really happy. I'm ecstatic about it. So anyway, so this squash here has produced about 3 or 4 squash for us already, but it seems to be struggling now. I don't know if we have vine borer or insect of some sorts, but these leaves are wilting and dying on me, and I've taken some off because I still have some squash that are growing here, and I want to kind of save those. Anyway, here's this plant over here. We have some producing there, and I came out this morning and my pollinators are really going to work. This little guy, that one's about ready to pick. That's about a 6-inch, about a 6-inch squash there. So that one's probably ready. This squash here, we took a couple of took a couple of squash off. Harvested some of those. Ate some of that last night with some steaks. Fried it up with onions. Really, really good. Cucumbers. Flower, and there's some here. That's what I wanted to show you there. Sorry about that. It's there, so they're starting to come in, and I'm happy about that. Hopefully we'll get quite a few off of here for pickling, and I really love pickles, so hopefully that'll work. Over here we have our red bell peppers. They're doing really well. Getting the sun they need. Jalapeno peppers, they're doing really well as well. Got some cracks in the leaves, and I don't know what that's from, but bush beans, we've taken a couple of real good handfuls off of these plants. Here's some more. We'll probably have to come get some more, but they are just delicious. I'll take one off of here. Look at this guy. Wow. Look at that. Pretty nice. But they're doing really well. What's that guy? What are you doing up here? Yeah. So, really happy with the beans. They've tasted really tasty. Tomatoes. Beef steak. Cherry tomatoes. I did put one wire trellis up there. I'm going to start training those tomatoes to climb that wire up the fence. I have to get another one for this one, but they're doing really good. Tomatoes in containers. Have to water them a lot, or keep a good eye on them anyway. And then we get to the corn. You already know it's tasseled out, but look at there. We already, some of these plants have 2 or 3 ears of corn growing already. What a difference a week makes. When I came out here, I was going to attempt to assist with the pollinating. And I noticed that the pollen was falling by itself. I shook a few leaves or stalks, but it's really seems to be doing well. This corn, really tickled with the corn, really happy with the corn. I'm 6'4", and this corn is higher than I can reach. Whoops, get over here. It's higher than I can reach with my hand. So it's about 10 feet tall. This corn. Those tassels are up 10 feet. Amazing. This is the other beefsteak tomato. Doing well over here. Just really happy with what's going on here. Looks like a jungle out here. I think next year I'm going to put some raised beds in here, I think. And I'm going to segregate the cucumbers from the squash a little bit better. I'm going to put the cucumbers on one side, either to the left or to the right, and vice versa with the squash. One row here and then the other row over here, of course. Then I'll be able to walk down the center and tend to them. And then as far as the bush beans, they've done really well right there, so they might go back right there. And then as far as the corn, yeah, definitely going to have some more corn next year. So that was the garden tour for June 6, 2020. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to, subscribe to my channel and leave comments below. I'd very much appreciate it. And until the next video, God bless you and have a wonderful day.